If you're struggling to focus, then there is one principle that might really help you. I came across this in Nir Eyal's book, Indistractable, which is basically a book about how to become indistractable. He talks about how the phone and social media notifications and all that kind of stuff is stealing our attention span and getting us distracted. But what is interesting is that he cites a bunch of studies that basically show that internal triggers are like 5 times more likely to cause us to lose focus compared to external triggers. So like 20% of the time that we struggle to focus, it's because of some kind of external notification or whatever. But actually 80% of the time, it's usually because there is some sort of internal emotion that we feel uncomfortable with, and we experience that discomfort and we can't tolerate that discomfort, and therefore we get distracted and look for something else to take the pain away. But what's interesting about that is that if you just learn to sit with the discomfort, you realize it doesn't harm you, it doesn't kill you, it's just a slightly unpleasant internal bodily sensation for a few seconds, and then it goes away, and then you can continue to do the thing. I have started to notice this whenever I find myself getting distracted or losing focus, but it's usually oh, this thing feels hard, or this thing feels uncomfortable, or I'm not really sure, I feel uncertainty, I feel anxiety, I feel inertia. And so there's a bunch of strategies that you can use that I talk about in my book, Feel Good Productivity, in the middle 3 chapters in section 2, which is all about how to overcome procrastination and stay more focused. There's a bunch of evidence-based strategies you can use at that point, but the key one really is to recognize that when it's an internal thing that you're experiencing, and actually just learning to sit with the discomfort of that and not do anything about it and not get distracted is a very, very good life skill. And very excitingly, on the 3rd and 4th of January 2026, I'm hosting a totally free online summit called Spark 2026. The idea is that it's a few hours on the Saturday and the Sunday where I'll be taking you through a bunch of exercises to help you set goals and reflect and plan for 2026. We had 40,000 people attend last year's one, and we had tons and tons of amazing reviews, and it is free, so you might as well attend. So if that sounds good and you would like to register, it's completely free. Check out the link in my bio.